Yo, what up, guys? You know who it is, Chingo Mexican. Back on another Monster Madness video. So I know it's been a while since I did a Monster Madness video, like almost a month, almost. And like I said, like I just been actually been streaming a lot on Twitch. If you guys haven't noticed, my Twitch stream is actually www.twitch.tv.Chingo Mexican. If you wanna watch me, but I don't play Monster Madness. I play Resident Evil, and will be streaming the new Resident Evil 8 game, the multiplayer only. So yeah, I've been just been playing that lately. I totally forgot about Monster Madness. Well, anyways, so I've been rambling on. We're on level 15, Road to the Castle. From our last video, yeah, I said that the enemies just keep coming like non-stop. Like, yeah, they bump up the difficulty on this one. So what I recommend doing is like going back to Larry, you restocking your ammo. As long as you have the cash, the monster tokens, you'll be fine. For this one particularly, I save the tank. The tank is your best friend. Try to keep it alive as possible. Just try to keep it throughout the whole level, because walking just this whole thing without a tank, and yeah, you just be wasting a lot of ammo, and yeah, you won't be able to ride it. I wonder if it's possible to survive madness without a tank in this one. Just walking all the way to like the castle. That's gonna be an interesting video. But anyways, I hope you guys had a good I hope everyone's good, honestly. Alright, and everyone doing well. Hopefully the pandemic will be over and everyone will be doing some fun things. So anyways, as you can see, Larry's gonna give you a tank. This tank is very powerful if you treat it right. Keep it alive and it will shoot you well. For this one, obviously, like I said, you already know how to get the S rank, but for others that don't know, you're gonna collect a certain amount of monster tokens, weapon parts, finding your specialty weapon, don't die, and getting a certain amount of score. Like I said, do have the videos for each character where the weapon locations will be on top of the screen, the annotation, so don't worry. Like I said, I like to switch to different characters. So the first stage right here, you're gonna first meet the tanks. Obviously they're very powerful and they can kill you one hit. And yeah, I wanted to show you that I glitched out of the map. I don't know how. I guess I went underneath the tank and that's it, and you die. So yeah, technically, like I said, you can't die, but as long as you don't reach a checkpoint before reaching the checkpoint, you should be fine. But like I said, like, just don't die. And I just wanted to put that in because yeah, there's a lot of glitches and bugs. I seen people have it worse than me, so I'm just surprised that happened to me right there. There's another time, like I was doing a weapon video guide, where to find the location for this. Like I said, I think I put it in. It was Annie's weapon when you find Leprechaun, and you can use them as a melee weapon. When I was commenting wherever the locations are at, I left it there for a second and like commentary, like, oh, okay, this is what you do, this is how you get it, blah blah blah, and all of a sudden that the weapon disappeared. I was like, where did it go? And like, I decided, like, do I really want to go back and redo that part? No, I decided not to. I didn't want to redo like the first 15 minutes just to see what the Leprechaun weapon looked like. But anyways, I tend to ramble on, so sorry. The tank is your best friend. Keep it alive. The enemies in this level, obviously the tank is very powerful, very strong, but very weak actually, but if you don't have the tank vehicle, they can kill you by running you over. The interesting about the tank is you can run through enemies. What you tend to do is you hit the turbo by pressing the RB button and running people over. You can kill like most of the enemies by one-shotting, but except for the robot, the tree. They take a couple hits, but the thing is that your tank will take a lot of damage, so I recommend not to, unless you know for sure that you're next to Larry or you're willing to go back trouble to fix your vehicle, which is only like 75 monster tokens. With 1,000 tokens, I was able to do it, no problem. The only differences in this one, Madness, obviously they cramp the difficulty up, the enemy's rate, and this one's a lot. They're bringing the later enemies like close to the early levels. Obviously you've been watching my videos. So honestly, just take your time. So I decided to go back to Larry to fix the tank. Instead of driving all the way to the tank because it's really slow, I just run all the way to the beginning of the stage. You do get ATVs, but the thing is that if it's only you have co-op partners. I just take it to one of the vehicles back so that way I can. So this next part right here, it's gonna be a monster fest, and they're gonna be introducing the evil tree. These guys have like a moderate health, deal like a lot of damage. Their bombs can kill you if you're not careful, pretty much. They tend to, how you say it? After the end of the monster fest, you're gonna seeing the trees more often. And if you don't rush or like get them passed through, let's just say you shoot them all. There's 3 of them. You're gonna see them at the later after this. 3 of them are gonna show up. You shoot them. If you don't shoot them, they'll keep respawning until you pass that little checkpoint right there. If you don't, they'll keep respawning, and yeah, you'll be dead. So I just drive around, make sure I'm far away from this the tree people. I try to get them first. They throw multi bombs at you. Make sure they don't stand next to them. Tanks no problem. The Frankies are not too problem. They can knock you like they knock my ass up with the tank. The electricity doesn't hurt you as much. See, they're locking me in the air. Okay, so no problem. It does take a while to kill the robots. But honestly, having that extra protection and doing a little decent amount of damage, which is like this level, I'd rather take that. Getting the points in this one, the money, getting an S rank in this one is no problem, but it's just surviving. It's a big issue on this one. So after that, I'll just make sure you pick up some weapon parts. There's some around the right there around the wall. So those three people right there, if you don't shoot them, and like I think a couple like 10 seconds later, they just coming back. Make sure you kill them quick, cross through quick.
Maybe we can make a break for it after taking one of them down.
As you can see, I was just enough to make it, but like I said, only three people responded.
I see you're coming back for more, eh? Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Heck.
So now we reach the checkpoint. Oh yeah, and then someone mentioned in one of the comments is like which version I'm playing. This is the Battle of Suburbia. This is on the 360, the one that released first. I know there's grave danger, and there's a lot of differences on that. I actually did play it, and yeah, they cut a lot of content off of on that version. I do not know why. I try to look up things as like why they cut it. I couldn't find anything on the internet. Like nothing. Like for example, there's some parts like right here, like the Leprechaun wants you to help him get his pot of gold, right? In this level particularly, they don't have that part. All you do is go to that part and just fight him, and that's it. Some other one is like the spoilers. Like I said, like they don't have a final boss. The last level, like for example, Larry. I mean, there is Larry, the mechanic. You get to fight him on foot, and then he's a machine, his mecha, and for the final boss, he turns to a demon on this version. But on the PS3 version, you like fight Larry, the mecha Larry, and demon Larry. They got rid of it. Like it's not there. That's pretty much it. And Madness difficulty is a joke on the PS3 because you can actually upgrade your characters. Health, speed, reloading, quicker time, more ammo. They made it better, but like why cut the content? Like they shouldn't be better than the 360 version. So I'm just like, if you want me to do like all the differences on the 360 and the PS3, I'm willing to do it. It might take me some time because that's like showing you two videos at once. I don't know how to do it. Like people like show you like side by side on 360 and the PS3. I don't know how to do all that. So yeah. The only thing I did miss out is like they used to have online co-op. You could actually play with 4 people around the world, and I'm just like, oh shit, it's pretty cool. And they did added like four new costumes for each character, which is pretty awesome. Like for example, there's two costumes I like from Andy is an astronaut and a samurai. I think it's pretty awesome. But like I said, if you guys are interested in seeing the PS3 version, how it looks, I'm like I said, I do have it. I think it's on the side of the room right now. Well, anyways, we passed through the little wave, so we're gonna help out the Leprechaun getting his gold. So I'm gonna go back, fix your vehicle. As you can see, now we are on a time limit right here. You have turrets right here if you have a group of people. If you're doing a co-op madness, I'll give you props for you guys doing that. If you guys doing it, I recommend standing the very right hand corner, the 3 ones on the right. But if you're doing solo like me, you stay in the tank and try to protect it by riding over the little enemies while your main gun shooting over the bigger enemies. The pod usually this one has a lot of health, so it should be no problem. Just try to make sure none of it. If the little creatures get by, that's fine. But don't let the bigger creatures or monsters go after it. So you just run them over. It's a one-shot kill to the smaller enemies. Now they're gonna put in explosive zombies. They do quite a bit of damage, so be careful. There is an achievement protecting the particle. Do not let it get like a certain amount of damage or something, like I think 75 or 85 or something. So far so good. Almost there, 30 seconds. As you can see, the pod's still good. My tank health is pretty good still. Then they all die. So there's 2 bosses in this one. Obviously the Leprechaun and the red skeleton bones. Even though technically it's an enemy, but still counts as a boss in a way. We'll call him a mini boss. There's no really, you just shoot him. Don't melee him because he'll grab onto you and he does a lot of damage. Don't get him near to you. There's nothing strategy. Just shoot him. As you see, he grabbed onto me, so I just got on the turret and oh shit, he has quite decent health then. They actually from Child's Play to Madness, they actually increased the health. I did not know that. From Child's Play, there was only like 2 shots he dies, and as you can see, like how much health he had. So I'm just gonna collect all the weapon parts. kind of confusing because getting these weapon parts because it's outside the map, and there's a lot of I forgot what it's called, like invisible barriers. There we go. See, how are you supposed to know you go through there, you know? There's some of the rarest items right here. Well, a couple of them. Yeah, this game's so weird. Now we're off to the main castle. Now the Leprechaun won't bug us anymore. I was kind of hoping like he's gonna come back as a boss, like, you know, you didn't kill me, you know, but I guess not. And that's the last time you see the Leprechaun, and you just go through here. Shoot the vines. Enemy's gonna come out.
It's like this weapon is an extension of my.
There you go. There is Carrie's weapon, the machete. Make sure you kill every enemy. You're gonna get cutscene of the castle. So what makes this this level so difficult is this part right here. It's like once you skipped over the cutscene, once you go in a circle, the very beginning is not too bad. It's just, alright, they're just gonna drop boulders on you, and let alone that, if you just get off the vehicle and you get crushed by them, you're dead. If you get hit like a couple times, with like, I think maybe 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 if you're lucky, you're dead with the tank. And I'm just like, man, that's it's very annoying, and especially at the end they drop boulders from the top, from the bottom, like, and it's kind of hard to avoid it in a way. You can stand still, but the thing is that the boulders have this hit detection. If it hits like just the tip of the tank, you'll take damage. It's ridiculous. And for me, in the beginning, they didn't drop boulders, so I go to the right side. As you can see. Oh, I guess it stopped coming. Try to keep your health low as possible. I mean, your health as high as possible. Sorry. As you see, look at that. So random. And not only that, if I never tried this before, and like, if you actually go back to Larry, you have to go restart with all this, like the boulders and all that. I'm not sure about the enemies, but like I said, it's a one-shot trip. You have to go up, and on Child's Play, everything's already set and down. There's a bridge. You don't have to shoot it down. On Madness difficulty, you have to shoot those little target things, whatever, in order to bring the bridge down so you can cross over. It can be really annoying sometimes, especially enemies come after you. So you gotta multitask when to shoot and when not to shoot. So right here is not too bad. I use the range of to shoot from far. Even though I said you have to be quick and kill every enemy, you may have to move little by little. Like, you have to continue. Can't stop in a way. Just taking my time. Make sure no enemies behind me. Oh, I see something. There we go. There are the boulders. So there's a pattern. So I can see I'm waiting for it until it drops, or okay, I'm gonna go. Take my time and go. Go through. Next part right here is not too bad. They just drop a few enemies, but like they're just little baby enemies. Tanks no problem. I noticed my health is getting considerably damaged just in the beginning. So right here, these towers right here, if you stand far away from enough, they don't actually can hit you or touch you. They don't get aggro pretty much. And what I do is like I snipe from above, like from afar, so that way they don't hit me, and they do some little bit of damage on you too, especially trying to make it to the top. So go after little enemies first. Don't forget you can hit them, as long as they're not like the robot or the tree people, you'll be fine. Look at how much you have to shoot in order to take them down. Those are boulders. I'm gonna boost. Alright, so far so good. So we're in the halfway point. Close to, almost. Sniping. Look at that. Look at, see how are you supposed to react to that? You barely go through, or like, all right, it's a pattern. But does it give you enough space to go? So you just rush, just keep going. Oh, okay, it's managed to survive. Once you hit this part, you'll be safe. Honestly, like during that part right there, I thought I was gonna die. Almost there. You just need one more layer of the hill. There we go. Can't beat. Ooh, my tank. Ooh. Look at my how many gen I gotta shoot that many? 6? There we go. Shoot those, there we go. Alright, now once you reach those last 2, you're safe. Okay, now the screen, the camera changed finally. So for the last part right here, the boss, you have 2 choices. You can use the tank, or use what I do right here. Use the Devil in Wings, Yin and Yang, to give you more health. More power. And this, I decided to not use the tank because I tend to die. You can get knocked over with the tank because the boss, what it does the ground pounds with his hands. He can knock you over the water and you're dead. So what I did is I just got it out of the tank and used the minigun. Make sure you don't get close to you. As you can see, that he can knock you out, but with the minigun, he can kill him within seconds. And just ignore the tank, and you're done with the level.
We're lucky to have a tank to fight that thing with.
Now, if you're doing with the tank, good luck because you're gonna be taking a lot of shots to kill. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and that's how you beat Rosa Castle on Madness difficulty. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Peace.